If you don't have a huge bankroll to play craps, then this series is for you. Welcome to Blue Collar Craps, the CMJ way. I've labeled it Blue Collar Craps because it takes a small to medium-sized bankroll to win a small to medium-sized profit goal. I began my Craps Master journey in 2020. At the time, I didn't know anything about craps. I didn't know the rules. I knew nothing about the etiquette. I didn't know how to properly bet, and I definitely did not know how to properly shoot the dice when I was at the craps table. I was a complete noob. So the first thing that I did is I went home and I researched on YouTube and I researched on the internet and I tried to find out as much as possible. And obviously the first site I came upon was Jeremy at Color Up Club. The second site I came up to was Jacob from Wager Me This. Jacob's style of play was not only fascinating, but it piqued my curiosity and drew me even closer into the game of craps. I would watch his video of the week, or videos of the week for that matter, and study it up and down, and I would run to the casino that weekend and I would play his strategy out on bubble craps. Sometimes I would win, sometimes I would lose, but eventually I came to the conclusion that his style of play was not for me. First of all, I could afford his style of play only on the bubble craps machine because I could tone it down to a lower denomination level and I could make it part of my $100 bankroll. But I could not tone it down enough to play it on a regular craps table. So I needed to find a way to play that was not only affordable, but was comfortable for myself to play whenever I stepped up to any table. And that's what led me up to the Blue Collar Craps style of play. I've borrowed principles, techniques, and disciplines from many successful players such as Alfredo from Texas Crap Shooters, John from Casino Gaming TV or Pro Craps, Uncle Mel from Craps Hawaii, George from CY, Ed from Roll to Win, and a whole host of other people. I've borrowed their teachings and added a bunch of my own in order to create a curriculum that teaches you how to play craps, build your bankroll, and properly shoot the dice at the craps table. What I found is that most successful craps players revolve their playing of the game around 6 major areas or categories. Over the next few months, I will go into detail and explain each category in a way that makes sense and helps you become more profitable at the craps table. Please watch all the way to the end of this video because I'm going to go through the 6 areas that you need to master to become a better craps player. Plus, I'm going to go over a few of the simple rules that Blue Collar Craps follows. The first category of the Blue Collar Craps style play that we need to consider is financial. In a future video, I will teach you how to set proper stop loss limits, how to set a proper profit goal. I will teach you how to build your bankroll, and I will also teach you how to enjoy some of the profits that you do make at the craps table. I will also have available different Google Sheets that you can use to record your progress and give you guidelines on how to set your goals and determine what your bankroll is for the day according to how much money you've made in the past. The second category of Blue Collar Craps revolves around strategy. I will teach you how to place your bets when you walk up to the table, no matter what your bankroll size is. I'll teach you strategies that involve a come-out game, strategies that allow you to get to that break-even point as fast as possible, usually within 2 to 3 hits of the dice, and strategies that allow you to press your bets on the casino's dime to get the goal as fast as possible. The third category of the Blue Collar Craps system is learning how to shoot the dice. This is where the Level Up Dice Shooting program comes into play. Over the past year and a half, I've developed a black belt shooting course that includes over 20 different edited videos pertaining to everything between the belt levels to dice setting to interpreting the dice and how to choose different throwing sets. And it also includes over 200 live streams that documents my journey from white belt all the way up to black belt. If you can successfully complete that level up program, you should be within the top 5% of all the shooters at the craps table. The fourth category for the blue collar craps style play involves discipline. This category will teach you how to set reasonable profit goals, and it will give you the tools that you can use to stick to those goals so that way you can get off the table as fast as possible and give the casino lesser of a chance to take your money or steal that money away from you. We'll also talk about different betting and shooting practices that you can do so that way you can prepare for your trip to the casino. The fifth category of blue collar craps is mentally preparing yourself. I will teach you how to prepare yourself to enter that casino before you even stepping foot into the doors. How to develop that go-to-work type attitude so your play at the table has a purpose or a goal in mind. I will teach you how to mentally put everything together so you know what to expect every time that you walk through those doors, put your money onto the table, make your bets, and walk out successful after a period of time. The sixth and final category of the blue collar craps system is learning how to chart the table. I will teach you methods that you can use to analyze the table before you even put your money down onto the table. I'll teach you how to identify different shooter patterns. I will also teach you how to make up your losses over several different shooters. I will also give you tips that you can use to get the dealers on your side, as well as simple rules that you can follow to become more profitable and consistent. Like I said earlier in the video, I will cover these 6 areas in more detail in a future video coming up sometime within the next few months. So here are a few basic rules or guidelines for the blue collar craps way of playing. Number 1, the goal of blue collar craps is to be able to use a small to medium-sized bankroll. Number 2, the goal of blue collar craps is to get to break even as fast as possible, usually within 2 to 3 hits of the dice. Number 3, your profit goal should be small to medium in size, so that way you're going to maximize the number of times you actually walk out of the casino a winner. Number 4, it'll teach you simple rules that you can follow to minimize your losses and maximize your profits. Number 5, it'll teach you how to make those hard decisions actually quite easily so that way you don't question yourself if what you're doing is the right thing to do at the craps table. And number 6, the program will pull everything into clear view for you. So if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and hit that bell notification so that way every time that I come out with a new video on the blue collar craps style, you'll be able to be up to date and you'll get all the details that you need to be more profitable and more successful when you're playing craps. Also check out the link to the left there. That'll bring you to my level up playlist, and that goes through the black belt shooting program that I've put together, as well as all the different live sessions that I did over the past year and a half. Hey, my name is Joe and this is my Craps Master journey. Let's make it yours too.